Music, and we have entered the tabletop game. Hello, ladies and gentle germs. Hello, ladies and gentle germs. All right, we're going to do the Witchlight Carnival. We got everyone here in alphabetical order. This is going to be a long-term campaign. We're going to meet twice a month, give or take. Every other week is basically what we're doing. We're taking it easy. The rules, they are much of a factor of if they get in the way or if I forget them, fuck you. This is an adult stream, so I can say things like fuck you, so fuck you. We're going to we're going to go through the characters.
Hell yeah.
Real fast, and then we'll all have a pleasant, lovely time going to the Witchlight Carnival. I'm not going to talk about Kenneth yet, because Kenneth gets to be introduced later.
I sure do.
Let's start with Sam. Sam, introduce yourself.
Oh, that's me. I should really learn my character's name already. Hi, I'm Sam. I am Miss Frizzle's intern. She's out sick. So I'm taking the kids out on their trip. Yep, all 12, 16. I have the clipboard here somewhere. Yeah.
It's kind of important to know how many kids you have.
Like, they need educators right now, so I'm doing my part and helping out.
Oh man.
The kids you start with isn't the important number. The kids you're left with is the important number.
What's important is the kids you gained along the way.
Oh man.
All right, let's meet Harvey now. Pat, that's you.
Oh yeah, no. I was just thinking, man.
Matt forgot his character name.
No, I was busy thinking about. I want to know more about the Miss Frizzle character.
Oh, is sound not going? This giant squid. Is sound not going? This giant squid.
What are we talking about?
An audience member is asking Matt, say something.
Oh yeah,
Matt,
no, that's
say
me.
something.
Hi, hello. So my character is Harvey Finnegan. Yeah, my name is Harvey.
Audio seems to be coming in fine.
My friends call me Finny or Fenty, or even Fentanyl if you're nasty. But don't get the wrong idea about me. I never touch this stuff. I'm an adult. I have things to do. I do cocaine.
Things to do like cocaine.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean that's the businessman's drunk. That's the responsible man's drink. You know, you can't just be flitting around all the time being irresponsible with marijuana or fentanyl or any of those other party drugs. No, I do business drugs.
Business drugs.
Let's meet Nighthoof now.
Hello, everyone. I'm here
Oh,
on.
no.
Let's see. You could say I'm on vacation. I'm sightseeing. I'm just here to have a good time, and I brought all my instruments. I'm ready to throw down a tune whenever.
Oh no, not instruments.
Okay, all right, I have to ask a question, and I hope if I'm way off base, you don't get offended here. Is this Asterion as a pony?
Look, I made this character before Asterion was a thing. Okay.
You got to answer the question though.
Dear Princess Celestia, I'm in a very interesting pony today.
No, goddammit, no.
He's a bottom.
I never saw Asterion play the lute.
So it's restatted Bard Asterion pony.
Not a bard.
All right, and Bird. Can we meet Bird?
Remember to unmute.
But
The bird is muted.
Hello, bird. Bird is the word.
There we go.
There it is.
Sorry.
Hello.
There we are.
That's it.
I saw the colors when we were at dock, and my person let me go. I grew up on a pirate ship.
All right. Cool. We got everyone except Bird in chat. In Roll20.
I'm getting there.
All right, just letting you know.
I did post a link.
Let me
Yes.
let me do the talky bits now, and then we can the introduction. We can start dealing with horrible character interaction. See how many bodies you guys pile up.
Hell yes.
Everybody loves interacting with me.
The traveling extravaganza, known as the Witchlight Carnival, visits your world once every 8 years. You have a dim memory of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. The memory has grown foggy over time, and though it still conjures a weird mixture of emotions, wonder and awe mixed with loss and regret. During the childhood visit, your character lost something. You tried to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were decidedly unhelpful. Silly little screeching cricket, said Witch. You forgot to buy a ticket. The carnival goes round and round, said Mr. Light. The multiverse is our playground. Nothing's free and nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost. As time passed, your heart became less heavy, and you gave less and less thought about the childhood events. Now, for reasons you can't explain, the longing to retrieve that which you have lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it happened yesterday. The Witchlight Carnival has returned, and you find yourself standing near a ticket booth by the entrance at twilight, just as the carnival is about to open. There you meet others who look as troubled as you. Without knowing how or why, you sense each of them have a familiar feeling. A parasite. No. That's...
No, you fucking asshole.
You
I
sense
just left that game.
you sense that each of them has lost something as well. I had to get it out of my system. Perhaps fate has brought you all together. So we have 4 characters standing in front of a ticket booth. The ticket booth itself is a silver statue of a dancing fairy mounted on the roof of the ticket booth, surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter. He's looking at you through very thick glasses. His teeth sit on the desk next to him. He lowers his glasses a little bit and he goes, "Greetings, fairgoers!"
Hold on, let me interrupt you there for a second. You're blowing out your microphone and you're not coming across very well.
Sorry. Let me lower that a good chunk then. Lower my levels on you all. How do I lower my volume on here? Oh, it's like an actual
You
settings
talk
for me.
quieter, G.
Yeah, I think you just pull your microphone back a little.
Okay, there. I pulled it back a bit.
I think
Sorry.
maybe just shut up.
I started making love to the mic. I got in character. An elderly goblin with very large, thick glasses is sitting at the ticket booth. His teeth...
How thick?
Farnsworthian.
Alright, fair enough.
With his teeth sitting on the desk next to him, he looks at you and goes, "Greetings, fairgoers!"
Oh, hi. I shake hands because I'm one of those guys that has to shake hands with everybody to make eye contact.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Harvey Finnegan. It's nice to meet you.
Alright, you all here buy your tickets? It gets you 8 fun events at the carnival, and then you got a lovely keepsake.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely. What's the price here? What's the price? I start fishing out my wallet and start digging through. Like, I've got credit cards that probably still aren't maxed out. I've got a little bit of cash on me. I think I've got some Bitcoin. I'm not
It's
sure.
you have like a Kohl's gift card
no.
popping out of it.
Oh yeah, I've got Kohl's cash.
Dude, the gold cash.
He looks at you all with his glasses and adjusts them a little bit. He goes, Wait a second. You had a benefactor, and he pulls out a large wooden box that has NM written on it. He opens it up and pulls out a ticket for all of you. They bought all of you 1 ticket for free, but if you want another ticket, it's 8 silver apiece, or we can make a deal.
Oh my, I'll take the free ticket. Thank you so much.
He passes out the free ticket to each of you.
Oh, that's very, very nice of you.
Bird will quickly grab it and then like tuck it in his feathers.
So, like, I'd like to roll for some sort of history roll.
Okay.
To figure out what NM stands for.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Would that be a history roll, or would that be something else?
Let's go for... You go for, yeah, you can go for history or insight.
Is Matt specifically at a disadvantage?
No.
Damn.
All right. My insight is neutral, so I'm just going to roll a straight d20.
Okay.
Oh, actually not bad. I got a 17 somehow.
Oh, nice.
As you're pondering the chest, looking at it, the elderly goblin taps a one of those trumpets you put on your ear, because he's a very elderly goblin, and he has every appendage you can put on your face.
Oh my god.
This is actually written in the book, by the way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he has all these things. It's hilarious. He taps it with his trumpet. He goes, you like my chest? I had that custom built. Even got my initials put in. I'm Nicholas Midnight, and he shakes your hand, even though he's already shaken your hand.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Midnight. And
My
I
goodness.
mentally cross off. I thought it was going to be like Nugenics for men, but
You want your
Nicholas Midnight. All
you
right,
want your
all right.
tease levels raised? You want to be beet red?
I want to be as red and shirtless as Alex Jones. Is, yes.
Oh no.
No, so I might understand that you are the benefactor of our little escapades here tonight.
No, this is anonymous gave you this. I don't know who they were. They left me a note and they left me the money and they said, and he counts you all out. One of you's missing, but he said 5 individuals. The note said 5 individuals of great importance would be here and they get a free ticket. There's 4 of you, so I guess the other one will show up later.
Oh, I'm not so important, but I'm flattered.
I'm very important. I'm very glad that other people have noticed.
How do you know it's supposed to be us?
Is-
I'm supposed to be watching children right now.
It said here in the note.
Where are your kids right now?
It's 8 p.m. Where are the kids?
You know, we talked to Big Dave about the kids we got along the way. Where are the children? Period. You guys start with some children.
Is that what was lost? Just a bus full of kids?
You know.
I'm supposed to be at work right now.
They're all chained right outside the carnival. They're all on those child leashes, like tied to a post.
I am still what humans would consider a child. Tomorrow I turn 18.
Oh my god.
But now I am 17 and I can be your child.
I'm sorry, that's not how this works, but thank you for trying.
I mean, the offer is open. We have all night.
In the car earlier today, Elise and I were asking, I wonder what Ouroboros' character is going to be. I bet it's going to be something real fucking ridiculous. And sure the fucking enough.
You brought the fucking fire.
You
Love
brought
it.
the fire. Yeah.
My goodness. So, as you're all leaving, as you're all walking by to pass into the actual carnival, Nicholas Midnight looks at Bird and kind of grabs the little 2-foot fucker and looks at you, just, I got my eye on you. Keep your ticket, whatever you do, and just kind of sets him back down.
Does anybody know that this happened?
Yeah, that's a good point. I've got a passive perception of nothing. So yeah, 10. So
Oh yeah, and 10 or higher notices.
So
It
he
was
doesn't
not a
notice.
it was not a hidden thing.
Okay. All right. So if anyone else wants to passively perceive what my character's doing, my character is opening his wallet to put his ticket in, but also like surreptitiously Magnum condoms are just falling out of his wallet.
Oh no! Where did these come from?
Are the wrap. Hey, Matt, are the wrappers of those shiny?
Yeah, they would be.
Bird is gonna try and pick one up.
Oh no.
Oh no, not my specialty large condoms. I had to have those specialty made.
Sam just like starts shuffling back a little bit.
Oh.
Like,
Gotta use protection.
As you enter the carnival, before you have any way to reach any major event or any of these interesting things you can see on the map that you can choose to go to after we go through this, you pass through a midway that has tons of small delights and little places you can go to, but one in particular has a very boisterous man standing outside. Let's go, Kenneth.
Why don't you come and see the most handsome orc you've ever seen in your life? Everybody line up. It is time to see the most handsome orc you have ever seen. Miss, he is more handsome than your husband. Sir, definitely more handsome than your husband. Why don't you come see the most handsome orc? I know that everyone thinks that orcs, they can't be handsome, but you know what? They can.
Oh my goodness, I need to see the handsome orc. Please, please show me the handsome orc. Nighthoof goes trotting up, excitedly.
Yeah, due to a just need to compete with every man around him, yeah, Harvey's also going to trot up. So, well, I would like to see this handsome orc. I'd like to see what the big fuss is all about.
What is?
It certainly is a big fuss.
Are they speaking into anything in particular, or just speaking out?
Just kind of like speaking, like they're a carnival barker. They're trying to get people into their event.
Okay, I didn't know if you had a megaphone or not.
He's just naturally loud.
Okay.
He's
JD.
projecting.
Yes.
JD, is this carnival barker naturally louder voiced than my character?
I'm going to say right now, yes.
I've got to work on this. At a certain point in his youth, Harvey learned that no one wants to argue with the loudest man in the room, and he took that lesson to heart. And so, yeah, he's gonna take that. He's just gonna quietly dwell on this loud carnival bark, and he's be like, I could be louder than that if I really put my mind to it. Just really applied myself. Then I'd be the biggest man here, and no one would ever talk down to me.
Hearing the repetition, Bird will go towards the voice hawking this, saying, "Handsomest man in the world, handsomest orc, handsomest orc, handsomest orc."
Well, the bird has the right idea. Line up, everyone, and see the most handsome orc you've ever seen in your life. You'll never see anything like it again.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
And I just need to know, Daniel Radcliffe is with us, right?
I believe so, yes. I have them set up.
Does he still have a gun?
Yes.
Does he still have his luscious locks?
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's no longer Daniel Radcliffe. Because it's Feywild shit, a pixie's going to show up who each pixie will be named Daniel Radcliffe, but it'll be spelled slightly different, and they will do pixie shit to do their Daniel Radcliffe things.
Okay, alright.
Okay,
But do they have a gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah!
Alright, just an oversized gun being
Oh,
turned
yeah,
around
yeah, a
by
human-sized
enemies.
gun in the pixie's hand.
Beautiful.
Alright, I'm satisfied.
Please, please, I must see the orc. Please.
Alright, so as
Come to the here.
so you enter the tent to see the world's handsomest orc.
There's kind of like a pause for a moment. Everybody gets seated. Everyone's quiet. They're waiting. You hear nothing from the carnival barker. and then
Are there
through
centaur-sized seats?
All seats are
Yeah.
yeah, they're living oozes. They adjust to your size.
Oh, great, perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
If I see
This-
something
This
sitting on
just
someone,
met.
I get it.
Sorry, go ahead, Jelly.
I said if I see something like shiny on somebody while they're distracted, I'm gonna try and get it.
I'm just marveling at the craftsmanship of this chair against my ass. It's just like I've never sat in even a Barca lounger quite as
they're just
fitting the
beanbag chairs.
contours of
They're
my
just
ass.
beanbag chairs.
Oh man, this
Is
takes me back to
wearing
college.
earrings. You could say that the earrings that Nighthoof is wearing are shiny.
Oh, gorgeous.
So what's the circus Barker do?
So, Circus Barker is quiet, and then as everyone is seated, the lights go low. And the lights come up again. And there is a very, very handsome orc right in the middle of the spotlight. And he goes, "Hello! It is me! I am the handsome orc. Look at me. I'm gorgeous."
I roll for perception.
All right.
Bravo! Bravo! He's beautiful! Oh my goodness, more!
Are you actually an orc right now?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
I got a 7.
All right. On the hottie to naughty scale, that is a naughty to you because you did not perceive the gorgeousness.
Oh, well, that's. I mean, is it hands? Is it? Could I believe that it's the most handsome orc? Have I seen handsomer orcs?
That's something you need to look into your own backstory if you've seen enough orcs to determine if this would be attractive by orc standards.
I'm not from the Feywild.
Yeah.
I'm from IRL.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Alright.
have you seen enough like Warcraft battle chests and Lord of the Rings DVDs to determine if this is attractive?
Has your character, Matt, ever been to an anime convention?
No, I can safely say that this character has never been to an anime convention. So
shit.
So I'll just be like, be tapping my foot in the chair, be like, well, it's not exactly what I would call handsome, but I can't say I've ever seen a more handsome orc. So you know what? Fair. All right.
Alright. Nighthoof leans forward to get a better look. What do I need to roll for my own perception? Everybody
It's a
roll.
wisdom check for your perception.
Oh boy. Oh wow, actually I do have wisdom.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I roll? Let's see.
Slash R
Roll.
1d20 plus or minus whatever your modifier is.
20, do I type in plus X?
Yeah, plus, and then, yeah, there you go. You rolled an 18.
I didn't roll anything.
Oh, Sam Oro did. Yeah, you do, here, give me a second. I will, yeah, there you go. You got a 15. Yeah, you all see. Yeah, this is a pretty handsome orc. It's definitely, it's a handsome orc.
Oh my.
hmm
Oh my.
The
he
orc is
very
posing.
beautiful. Brava! Brava!
Sam is just standing there, like observing the muscle tones and like finger
Gorgeous
structure,
muscle tone.
and like starting to like dissect like what is an orc? How would I explain this to my kids? Shit, where are my kids? I start looking around again a little bit.
Bird, you did not even see the orc. You were distracted. There are earrings in the room.
Well, I was saying I was test rolling, so
Oh.
but that
Oh.
that goes well.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, can I make a perception roll to see if there's anything shiny? I know the centaur said they're wearing earrings, but I wanted to see if there was anything else in the spot.
Oh yeah. You can you can roll for shinies as well.
Because if you try to rip my earrings from my ears, I will rip back.
We have a request. We have a request from Daniel Radcliffe Ferries for the orc to vogue.
Yeah. Yes.
The orc is definitely like posing, doing a series of very like strong, imposing poses, but like also very attractive. Like you would see it on a runway, 100%.
Oh,
I
Ten.
don't think
goodness.
Solar likes me, by the way.
No, you rolled low again. Well,
Wow.
there's some of those spotlights, like stage lights in the front. Oh, like Young Frankenstein or any theater that used those old lights.
Oh, like vaudeville style lights?
Yeah.
I will walk up to it and start trying to peck it.
Oh no.
The orc is gonna like put a hand up and be like, "No, how about you just enjoy the show?" and begins to pose some more.
Are you wearing any
The
jewelry?
light. No, but the orc is definitely oiled up.
Oh
The
no.
light is definitely glistening off the muscles. Yeah.
JD, I got a
that.
serious question for you.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
If Harvey was gay, I'm not saying he's gay, but if Harvey was gay, would he be into it?
Is Harvey into these kinds of men? Into buff rip men?
I don't know!
Oh my god.
I don't know and it tears me up inside!
Is Harvey into buff twink centaurs?
You all notice a rabbit in the back of the crowd having an existential crisis.
How tall is the
You know, I don't know that Nighthoof notices that. He's pretty grabbed.
Yeah. How tall is the orc?
Very tall. Tall even for an orc.
You're shiny. I will proceed to walk up you
Oh,
and
wow.
sit on your shoulder.
How handsome is the bird?
The bird has a +2 to charisma.
It is, in fact, a pretty bird.
Okay.
And even with +2 to charisma, even if you're not handsome, you have a certain quality about you, like Steve Buscemi.
You
Like
can't
Steve-
tell. So the thing about bird is you can't tell if he's handsome or adorably dorky.
Oh no.
So the orc is going to regard the bird on his shoulder. And then he is going to tentatively do a pose and see how the bird reacts to said pose. Will the bird interact with the pose? Is the bird just going to sit there? What is bird going to do?
Bird will try to get to the highest point on your body
Okay.
without getting on your head, because he's been trained not to do that.
Oh,
That's
very
rude.
Now, this handsome or dorky bird, would you say he's adorkable? I just need an answer.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yes, he is? Okay, I'm not interested. Yeah, I immediately lose interest in the whole tableau that's in front of me.
Harvey has no interest in the Think Geek boy.
Yeah,
Oh my
no.
god.
No. Go back to the fucking Genius Squad at fucking Best Buy or whatever, you fucking nerd.
No, he's not that smart. It's kind of like he's stupid cute.
Yeah, my character's stupid too, so he assumes that he's smart if he's dorky.
Wait, I thought that was my issue.
Ladies, you're all idiots.
Oh, oh, thank goodness.
No one rolled a smart character this time. That's part of the fun. That's why you got your shit stolen.
Good.
Alright, so we've been ogling an orc for like 20 minutes now. Do we
Yes.
want to move on?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a very fey elf comes in, spinning a weather vane in his free hand. He doesn't say anything to anyone, but stares at the orc, gestures like a big number, points at the orc, points at the party that came in together, and then mouths at them, VIP, and then kind of skips out.
Wait, he had a weather vane?
Yeah, he has a weather vane in his hand, in the shape of a butterfly.
I want that.
Which reminds me, I did forget to do something important. I'm sorry. With your tickets, you also, to know you were actually supposed to be at the carnival, you also received some cheap butterfly wings.
Do they work? No.
No, they're just like $5 monarch print. They're various colored butterfly, rainbow-colored wings that you put on your back.
That's
You
a
know
bird
that-
is going to be excited showing off his wings.
You know that special way that cis men hold their partner's purse for them? That's how Harvey is holding these wings.
Well, Nighthoof immediately put them on.
Very good. So-
Sam definitely puts them on.
got wings.
And did I see the VIP stuff with my passive perception of 10?
You'd have to have a passive perception of 15 or higher, and I think none of y'all have that, to be honest.
So I'm
Mine
oblivious to that.
Oh, mine's 14 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone really should have been a high wisdom character in our party, but we didn't really talk about it.
I mean, my wisdom is 17 plus 3.
Okay, yeah, so...
okay, you're fine.
Yeah, so Nighthoof saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah, you saw the Weathervane Elf.
Oh, okay.
I saw the
good.
weather vane, and then I got distracted by my wings again and started saying pretty bird while on the orc shoulder.
Alright. This was fantastic. The orc is beautiful. I must do everything else in the carnival. Absolutely everything. I must go.
Oh, wait, just a moment. And he the orc kind of like bows and throws the bird off his shoulder and goes quickly into the back. There is a pause, and then back comes out the carnival barker, and he goes, "Hello, everybody. I have such wonderful information for you today. You have been chosen as VIP for the carnival. Congratulations."
VIP.
That's
Oh my goodness.
right, bird creature VIP. You are very important persons. You're going to be shown around this gorgeous Witchlight carnival by yours truly, Kenneth. You're welcome.
Amazing.
Well, how
Really,
wonderful.
really
It's great to meet you, Kenneth. And I shake hands with Kenneth, and I'm actively trying to match his volume as we talk.
I think Kenneth doesn't even realize it, but he's getting louder as he talks with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna he's gonna get just a rising cadence in volume the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, Bird is kind of not in the corner, but like kind of at the corner of you guys going, VIP, VIP, over and over again.
Oh no.
Yes, I am
Birds
very
fun.
important. I'm glad they recognize it here. I'm so glad that they're finally really. I'm in a place where people really understand the responsibilities and importance of a man like myself. You know.
Man like yourself.
As you exit the handsomest orc booth, that shuts down into a small whatever carrying case kind of carried it in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You walk outside and you see a 12-foot tall tree, garland and golden ribbons marching down throughout the main walkway. Emerald clouds swirl above his head and rain down golden spinning sycamore seeds, those little helicopter seeds from trees.
Oh, beautiful.
Hold a seed.
Yeah, fairgoers try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the boughs of the tree, handing dandelions to select passerbyers. So at any point, you all may try to catch one of these using a dexterity check, or for this quick portion, or you can argue something else if you got a better way to catch them.
I was thinking I've got really fast hands, so a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, sure. You can just slide a hand.
Are we still rolling d20s?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a dex check to kick the squirrel.
Oh my god, fucking dark
Wow.
urge ass over here.
So no, not that type of kick. Just more. Kenneth isn't a huge fan of people taking the spotlight. He did roll a 6 though.
Yes.
So probably not dexterous enough to kick the squirrel.
No.
I hit your dice roller.
Well, my dex...
I rolled a 3.
Is anyone else going to roll for sycamores?
So
I would
I
like
will
to
roll for
roll.
a thing, but in a minute.
Wait. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Sam would like to roll for a history check.
Okay.
Just to observe it, just to see just the history of the creature and whatnot, and that's all I want to do. No other purpose than that.
Okay. While you're rolling your history check, Nighthoof, as you catch the seed in your hand, it turns into a single... Yeah, you caught it.
Oh.
You guys rolled high enough for it. It turned into a single gold piece in your hand
Oh.
when you catch the seed, And a bird, upon catching it, you get the following personality trait that you are easily amused. You are light and giddy for the rest of the carnival.
That was already there, but okay.
Yeah. And what was the history check for, Sam?
Just to look at the history, see if I remembered anything in anything that I've read as how to catch it or bait it, or like.
Oh, being that they're little fluttering things, they're pretty easy to catch as long as you're the kind of person who can, keep track of a child.
Oh, no.
See,
Oh, no.
that's the problem. So, I'm gonna see that historical insight of these things. Like children are supposed to catch these.
Yes.
What chance do I have?
It's a simple children's game for children. It's a baby game, and you're overthinking it.
Oh yeah, no.
You're
Sam's
putting
definitely
deep thought into a
overthinking
game
it.
that's designed for imagination and dice, and you're taking it way too seriously.
Oh no.
That's what Sam does. Sam overthinks things. Okay, Sam thought about it. Okay, and that's Sam's attempt.
All right. Yeah, you barely miss it. And what was your role you wanted to do, Harvey? That was not a.
So, at first I was like not really sure why Harvey would want to take part in this, but then you said one of them turned into a gold coin. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, one of them turned into a single gold piece.
Harvey is going to use his rabbit legs to just jump into the tree and just start picking them off of the tree manually.
At the apex of your leap, while you're going for them, the squirrel runs over to you, kind of slaps your wrist, and during that, zero greavy, you sit there, he's like, only one per customer! This is the squirrel's voice now!
Alright, I guess that's the squirrel's voice now. Alright, who am I to judge? Harvey is clearly very insulted by the squirrel slapping his hand away. This is a new world to him, and this new world clearly doesn't understand how important of a person that Harvey is, and that's going to take some emotional, that's going to be tough for him to get over. But
You're emasculated by a squirrel.
Yep.
But
Bird
as
is
a
laughing, by the
as a
way.
very large, very important man, Harvey will find the strength of character to get over it, and he'll just kind of dust himself off on the ground and just be like, you know what? I can follow these rules. I can grab one from the air just like that, and he probably fails a couple times actually trying to grab it, but he's gonna roll for sleight of hand.
All right.
Bird has laughed at you when the squirrel slapped your hand because he was amused by it.
As a cishet man, he's going to internalize getting laughed at by another person, and that's going to come out in ways that aren't entirely positive.
Oh, I know. That's why I mentioned it.
I got an 11.
All right. Upon catching the sycamore, you gain the sycamore seed. You also gain the trait, I am easily amused, for the rest of the trip of the carnival.
Well, I guess I'm easily amused now. That doesn't really fit with what I'm doing here, but I guess I'm just so goddamn giddy all the time.
Any conflicting character trait is suppressed in the meantime.
Friend.
You turn into that dad that's forcing a good time.
We're all having a good time here at Cape Canaveral.
I just want to shake your hand.
You kids have just got me so gosh darn frazzled.
Good time.
As the trend.
Anyway, I'm about to open a beer, and that's what you're hearing, and that has no ulterior motives whatsoever.
None at all.
That is not in character. Out of character, you crack open a cold one. As the Trent walks away, it heads towards the Dragonfly rides, and besides that, the map is now your oyster. You're currently in the Midway, which has tons of small stuff, but besides that, you can just choose any spot on the map you can go to.
What is the very closest thing?
You're surrounded by small stalls that sell various foods and goods. For a ticket punch, they can basically give you a free health potion. Alternatively, there is the games of Almirage ring toss, catch the dragon by the tail, gnome poetry, we're not doing goblin wrestling, that one's actually kind of dumb. Guess the number of feathers, and outstare the Cyclops.
Now
Besides,
that you told me that goblin wrestling is dumb, that's the one I want to do most.
Of course you did.
Hey, GD, where's the map?
oh, it is on roll 20.
Okay, because I don't see it.
Zoom out.
Zoom out. I should have the character set at
It's
it.
not displaying on mine either.
Give me a second.
Let me refresh.
It says
Oh,
all
I
players.
don't know. It's on the stream.
I had so what I had to do is I had to like zoom out a lot and then like drag it where it's going because I'm using a tablet instead of a computer. And Roll20 sucks on a tablet.
Oh no.
Sorry.
And now everyone's pieces are in the way.
This is the only time the map will be like super duper important. Because it's the only time that everything's widespread. Besides that, everything still is open world, but it's fey and linear enough I can move shit around to force you to go where I need you to go.
Alright. Nighthoof pockets the coin and excitedly trots up to the ring toss.
Alright, Almirage ring toss. This Almirage is no mirage. Adorn its horn with 2 or 3 rings to win a prize. Hello there, young... And he looks you over. Man?
Oh, you.
In which a small... and he points at a small wooden Almirage, which is a rabbit with a horn, bouncing around in his booth. And as he goes, you get 3 chances, 3 uses of your dexterity. There's hyphens on that real hard. If you get a ring on him, you get a carnival prize. You get 2 rings, you get 2 carnival prizes. It just costs
Sign me
1
up.
ticket punch.
I was but the bird is following the centaur because he heard rings.
Alright, punches your ticket. Nighthoof is down to 7 punches.
Whoa.
And then,
Alright.
yeah, you need to make 3 dexterity checks.
Alright, my dex is 15 plus 2. Let's see.
Let's see. Okay, the first string bounces next to the Almirage, but it does not even land near it.
Ah, nuts. Alright. Try again.
And these are just straight dex rolls,
Ooh,
right?
that is a
Yes.
critical fail.
Oh no.
You wind the ring back, and it goes flying behind you.
Oh my. This is apparently not my game. Alright. One last try. Oh no.
That's a 2.
I mean, it's technically better.
Yeah, it lands clunk on the ground. Ah, better luck next time, buddy.
Bird will produce his ticket from his feathers and go, "Bird, try! Try!"
The guy picks it and goes, all right, you little birdie, and he bites a punch out of it. Bird now has 7 punches. Here's your 3 rings.
This dice roller is stupid tonight.
I do believe it
Bounce
is
and
real.
misses. Oh, that ring, as the Almirage hops, it lands squarely on its horn. Oh, we got a small prize won already. You get 1 more try. And with that, it lands on the horn, but it slides right off. Ah, it looks like you still won 1 prize, kiddo. And he hands you
You got
an...
a 6, a 21, and a 15.
Yes, the 21 won them a prize.
This is an audio medium. Be sure to read off the results.
I'm sorry, yes. You people need to learn how to read, and purely audio.
Hashtag you people.
Without any visuals, you all need to read. So with the 21, you've got a victory, and he hands you a trinket, which is an empty vial that is corked at the top and at the bottom.
I know what that's like.
Is it
Oh
on
my
a,
god.
is it on a string or is it just a vial?
It's just a vial.
Bird will kind of nuzzle it in his feathers. Small prize.
Bird is secretly a black hole that hides everything, but in a layer of feathers.
You sent me a thing, or you posted a thing earlier with the owl and the money.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
That is what Bird does.
All
You shake
right.
him down and everything just falls out of him.
Oh no.
So Harvey would like to take an action here.
Yes.
I guess it would make the most sense for Harvey to confront the Barker because the Barker actually works here. But JD, you can give Barker some information here if need be. Harvey has a feat called Never Tell Me the Odds. Odds and probability are my bread and butter. During downtime activities that involve games of chance or figuring odds on the best plan, I can get a solid sense of which choice is likely the best one and which opportunities seem too good to be true at the DM's determination. So I'm going to, in a friendly but aggressive way, I'm going to wrap my arm around the Barker Kenneth's shoulder and be like, all right, let me ask you a question here. These games are all fun and games, but where can a gambler get some real action around here?
He kind of lowers his glass and he goes, "Sir, this is an honest carnival."
I'm asking the Barker here. I'm asking Elise's character.
Oh, you're asking that Barker. Oh, you're asking Kenneth.
There's multiple barkers. It is a carnival out
Yeah.
Fuck the NPCs. I'm talking to the players here.
There are more Barkers here than actual people at the carnival.
there. We're all very, very busy people.
Yeah, one of the Barkers that isn't the one I'm talking to starts mouthing off. I'm like, shut the fuck up! I'm talking to you right here, Kenneth. Yeah, let's talk here, Kenneth. Let's get to know each other.
Barker. Yes, I understand.
The most handsome Barker for now.
Kenneth.
No, forever. Yes.
Besides the small games that you're surrounded by, the only big gambling stuff that you're aware of at the carnival is the snail racing, and the feasting orchard does have a pie eating contest.
Eating?
Yes.
I like pie.
So, he leans in a little close. You didn't hear it from me, but
No, of course not.
I hear the betting on the Feasting Orchard Pie Eating Contest is where the real men make their money. And he winks.
Neuron activation for Harvey.
With a passive of 14, would I've heard this conversation?
Yeah.
Pie! I like pie!
It seems the VIPs are interested in pie. Who wants to go to the Feasting Orchard?
I would love to, please.
All right, everybody,
lights
follow
up.
me, your guide to the VIP experience. And Kenneth just kind of marches on to the Feasting
Yes,
Orchard.
yes.
And I'm sorry, Arobero, what's your character's name? I just keep wanting to call them
Sam.
Miss Frizzle. Sam? Okay. I nudge Sam. Like, who knows? Maybe your kids are there.
Kids
Oh
love
no,
pie.
my kids!
Kenneth's like,
Forgetting about the kids.
what kids? It was like,
Right, they would like pie. They weren't at
Pie.
the org.
Pie. They've always got
Yeah.
they've always got messy faces. I just assume they just
That's
like
right.
run up to random pies on random windowsills and just like rub it all over their faces. It seems like they don't even really eat them. Just rub it on their faces.
as
So
pie.
right.
as you're walking
It's carrot flavored.
just outside the feasting orchard, Sam is bumped by a large shirtless gentleman. As he bumps you, he just, "Hey man, no!" And he starts hitting his chest like, "No man, no!" And he just starts to stomp off.
Out of character. Is this
So-
Nicolas Cage?
No, it's Coach McGurk whenever he was teaching Brendan how to act in prison.
No.
Hey man, no. You see, no.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think
I'm a
so.
vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
Entering the feasting orchard itself, music and mirth radiate from the park. The heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Silt walkers pluck fruit from trees. Musicians drum, pipe, and strum. Everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard. A small gnome playing a lute sits watching the tables that are just waiting for a few more entrants for their fairy pie eating contest.
Nighthawk does a few excited hops up and down with his front hooves, clapping his hands.
Go ahead, Bert.
Can I have pie?
Well, you gotta sign up for the pie eating contest. Then you can eat all the pie that you want.
Sign up, want. Sign up,
He
want.
As you all,
he gestures to the table.
everyone who sits down at each spot, your ticket, as you pull it out to get it punched, it just has a small bite mark out of it, and everyone remove one from your ticket. Wherever you're at.
Here's the thing, and JD, I need to know.
Yes.
Harvey doesn't want to participate. Harvey wants to bet.
All right.
Is
You
that
don't.
going to cost a ticket?
No, it will not cost a ticket. The only one you see kind of intently watching it is the gnome playing their lute with a frog in their lap and a dollar bill. Like a human US dollar bill hanging off the top of their lute.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna make a beeline for this little gnome.
All right, yeah. She sits there and kind of nods at you.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Name's Harvey Finnegan, or Finty to my friends. Nice to meet you. I shake hands. I offer to shake hands.
Oh, I know you, Harvey. Call me Tumblestrum.
Well, that's nice to meet you, Tumblestrum. And Harvey is a little unnerved by this for a moment, but then he thinks, nah, I'm important. People should know me. And so as he kind of shakes that off, he's like, so he's trying his absolute best to play it cool about the human dollar on their hat.
Yeah.
But he is going to inquire about it. And what, I guess, would that be deception roll?
Yeah. If you want to be like roundabout and kind of lie about it, yeah, go with perception.
Yeah, basically, I want to know more about why they have a human dollar without making it obvious that
Okay.
I'm asking about that. R1d20. And my deception is 3. So. Oh, that's a crit fail!
All right.
That's a crit fail!
Do your best to try. What's the question you approach with?
Oh, I don't want to, get too personal here, but what the fuck's up with that human dollar, huh? Where'd you get that from? That's.
Oh,
and then I realized I may have come on a little strong.
This is trash. This is garbage I picked up traveling. You want it? And she kind of holds it at you and then pulls it away. Just kidding. You can't have it.
And Harvey was absolutely reaching for it. He got super owned there.
She goes, "Here, I'll make you a deal, sweetheart. I'll give you this $1 if who do you think's gonna win this pie contest?" And points at your compadres.
So, all right. I just met these people.
I'm guessing it's between myself and Bird.
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta bet on the centaur just for body mass.
All right. What do you have? What do I get if you lose? She looks at your Cole's cash. She sees it popping out of your pocket and just licks her lips seductively at that Cole's cash.
So like, I don't literally have human cash on my inventory sheet because I didn't think that would come up, but I think it would be a safe bet I have some human cash on me.
I don't want it.
How do we want to do this?
I don't want any more of this paper garbage. I want the Cole's cash.
Cole's cash, Matt.
I got some Bitcoin here if you'd rather, but no, Kohl's cash. All right, yeah. I produce a Kohl's gift card that I got from like returning an air fryer that I got for Christmas the Christmas prior. Probably was just rotting in my wallet, never being used before. But sure, Yeah, no, we'll put this on the line, and, let me ask you something. In addition to that dollar, maybe you can tell me where you found it.
Well, I travel around a bit, and yeah, I'll give you more information to all your friends after they eat their lovely pies. So we'll talk with all of y'all. How's that?
I surreptitiously slide the Kohl's cash card across the table, and I say, well, that sounds just dandy.
How many people are eating pies? It's gonna be Nighthoof. It's gonna be Bird. Is anyone else?
No.
Sam, are you eating pie?
No. Sam is looking around for children and staring at the centaur.
All right. As you two.
Hello,
Context.
children. Children love pie. Where are the children?
Out of context. I'm just
Yeah,
looking for...
out of context, a grown-ass woman soft around going, I'm looking for children, lost children.
Where are the children?
Can we know why? Personal reasons.
Oh, no.
No names. No names.
I don't
I'm
have
just
any
looking
names.
for
I just have this
small children.
clipboard of a list of children I want.
Do you know who they are? No.
Yeah. Have you seen this small little gaggle of like children running around that would have been with each other, running around like little ducklings? I don't know their names, but they would have been young, you know.
Seatbelts, everyone!
So as Bird and Nighthoof sit down at the table, a very short, stout dwarf with pie bits already in his beard sit down next to y'all. And he goes, I do this professionally. And he kind of tips his trucker hat at you two.
Hello, chum. What flavor is the pie?
Fairy.
I love berry. What kind of berry?
Not berry. Fairy.
Oh. Okay.
And as he says that, a very tall, emancipated looking elf, yes. This elf that looks like he's been emancipated. No, I mean emancipated now.
Oh, so it's the kids.
Yeah, it's the kids.
Oh,
He looks at you and he goes, he's joking. They're all custard berry. It's fine. He thinks he has a sense of humor.
oh, you kid her.
And he kind of burps and a whole pie comes out and he just eats it again.
What does his trucker hat have on it?
It says, born to fish, forced to wipe.
Elise, I need this hat.
Okay.
Does Nighthoof know what the fuck a trucker cap is?
You do now.
Oh, okay. Just...
The elf looks at you and goes, alright, you'll have 60 seconds to eat as many pies as possible.
Oh my.
What
Is
was
Daniel Radcliffe participating in the pie eating contest?
they're just announcing about it. I don't think they could handle it. Because you have to have a constitution score.
Fair enough.
Everyone, your pies are 3 plus your constitution modifier. So, for instance, your modifier is 0. You just eat 3 pies so far. And so, Bird and Nighthoof, you both have low cons, right?
My constitution is 12 plus 1.
Oh, wait, so you've
Yeah.
eaten 4 pies. And you've eaten 4
Okay.
pies. And now you get to... so we're both starting at 4. Now you have to make a D10 constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
So 1. No, go back. So / R space 1 D
D10.
2 O. Wait,
10.
are we rolling a 10 or a 20?
10.
No, you're rolling a D20
Oh,
to
we
get
are?
to get higher than 10.
Oh.
You silly.
Plus
I would
1
like to...
You said.
saving
I would
throw.
like to use the help action to give the help action to Nighthoof, so that Nighthoof can have advantage on their Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I did roll above 10.
Yeah, so they passed.
Oh
Bird.
shit, so did Bird.
Yep. Okay, so you both pass. The trucker eats his pie gloriously. Next pie. Eat your next pie.
Are we rolling another
Yeah,
one?
you just you're going to keep rolling until someone fails. I'll let you know.
Okay. Aha.
God, you're going pie crazy over here. Bird pie
Pie?
turn.
I'm working on it.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you got it. Wait, 18? Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, right. You rolled a 1. Okay.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Yeah, so roll again, because you do have advantage.
Don't you dare lose this for me, pony boy!
You still fail, but not as bad.
Son of a
Oh my
bitch.
god.
You take...
Oh my goodness.
The dwarf, it kind of chuckles at you as you kind of gag a little bit, and you take 7 pie damage.
That's pie damage.
Yeah.
Bird is still fine. Bird and dwarf are outrunning you.
Go again?
What?
Do I go again?
Yeah, both of you keep going again until you run out of HP via pie damage. Bird is still fine. Night hoof roll.
Oh, I'm still in?
Yeah, do you have more than 7 HP? Yeah, I thought you had more than that.
Okay, alright. Wait, I'm going until I die?
Yeah, until someone dies via pie.
Okay, good. We're still in this. I know. You better fucking eat those pies.
All right.
Pies, pies, pies.
Yeah,
pies.
next pies go.
Okay.
I rolled my 16.
Wait, you have advantage, so roll again.
Jesus Christ.
Nighthoof, Harvey is about to enter a barbarian rage if you don't fucking win this goddamn pie competition.
My birthday's tomorrow.
You take 5 more pie damage.
Wait. I take 5 pie damage.
I'll do.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Mink.
Oh.
Nighthoof takes 5 pie. You both take 5 pie damage. Just to make it easier on me. You both take 5 pie damage.
Okay, I'm about to roll my next pie.
Yeah.
No.
All right, 3rd pie damage. You've already taken 12 in pie. Now up to 15 pie damage.
I literally bet on the wrong horse.
You are feeling pie woozy.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my next pie.
Is there tapping out?
Yeah, you can tap out if you feel like you've taken too much pie damage.
Let me see.
You have 11 pie HP left.
Yeah. Haha!
Okay, there. Next pie round. I've lost track of pies. You all are going through these pies so quickly, no one's even keeping track of them. They're just seeing who lives and who dies through the pies.
Dan and I have been kind of neck and neck. Like, I won't roll unless they roll. So I'm gonna roll my next pie.
Bird is going to take damage this round.
Uh-oh.
What about Night Heath?
No!
You both take 8 pie damage.
Oh, no.
I know Nighthoof's down to 4.
I'm down to 8.
You're down to 8. So the next pie could count at all.
Cole's cash on the line.
Uh-huh.
I'm rolling my next pie.
Pie success.
Nighthoof is starting to see stars and blacking out. Yeah, taps out.
All right, as you tap out, they look over at the dwarf. He hasn't touched a single pie. He's just sitting there with a pleased look on his face, on his belly. The elf walks over and checks this. Goes, he's gone into a diabetic coma. And he kind of whistles a little bit, and two dwarves that look like him, wearing different trucker hats, that say, "I'm with Stupid," and "I married Stupid," show up like, "Where's his parents? We'll take care of him." And they kind of roll him off. Bird has won the pie contest. Everyone who has taken pie damage, you're back to max health. That was just temporary pie-based damage. As Tumblestrum looks at it, she kind of smacks her lips and does like the little finger pinchy motion at you for that sweet Cole's cash.
Yeah, no, I flicked the
Yes, the
Cole's
Cole's
cash
cash.
hard at her, a little bit hard. Yeah.
She takes it and just kind of like sticks it in her breast pocket, looks at you all and goes, "I'm glad you all got in. I spent good money on those tickets, and then kind of winks, and then walks behind a tree and vanishes, as far as you can tell.
Winner! 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 What do I get?
Oh.
What do I get?
Yes, your prize. Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, yes, the prize. I'm sorry, I forgot on account of the dwarf. I thought he died for a second. You get, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a piece of orange parchment folded to look like a knight astride a unicorn.
Is it shiny?
Oh, yeah, it's glossy paper.
Okay, yep. He tucks it away in his feathers. Winner!
Sam's just standing there elated of having watched it. It was just like, well, that was entertaining.
My bird is currently covered head to toe in pie.
Yeah.
Nighthoof is trying not to retch.
Yeah, it's a Nighthoof. There is a trash can right next to you if you need to haul your oats.
He's
While you're doing that, I'm totally trying to eat another pie. Pie!
oh my god.
Nighthoof, there is a little indicator in the top left of your HUD that just says Harvey disapproved.
Some tears stream down his face as he dry heaves into the trash can.
I like pie.
Oh my god.
At the
Alright.
sound of the dry heave, the band picks up, and the elf kind of tries to scoot you out.
No one wants to see a centaur hurling.
Yeah, no.
Pie!
No one wants to see you seize your biscuit.
Oh my god, shut up.
So yeah, I guess Harvey's gonna check out the snail racing because that was the other thing that was recommended for gambling purposes.
Alright, as you all show up to the snail races, the two longest events at the carnival, you all are like, fuck yeah, let's go do it. Not a complaint. I'm kind of glad we're getting the long ones out of the way. The ones that are like, oh, these are complex rules. I don't have to read them. Alright.
Despite my spell earlier, I am still pumped to enjoy this carnival.
The grandstands next to this race course are filled with cheering fairgoers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, and waving flags. On the starting line, 8 snails are having their shells scrubbed by pixies. Above the circular course, a round gantry, whatever the fuck a gantry is, hangs from the branches of a central tree, where 2 goblin officiate the proceedings.
Real quick, what's a gantry?
I'm assuming it's those little boxes MCs sit in,
Gotcha.
from context
Alright,
clues, yeah.
sure.
That's what I'm going to say it is, at least for this. If you want to prove me wrong, go to your local library.
I don't.
And
As one of your local librarians, just Google it.
just use the Libby app. The goblins.
No, Sam, do you have any better luck keeping track of your library books?
Damn.
Oh, dang it! I have one of those dude too. Miss Frizzle's gonna be so mad.
Overdue.
The
I have no one a library.
Before that, though, let's raise some of these snails.
it's like a grocery store but for books.
Oh, food
I bet,
library.
I bet the children are gonna love the snail races. We find children all over the snail races. Sometimes they're trying to take the snails out of the snail races, and we have to tell them, no, children, stop messing with the snails.
These are large
Exactly.
These are
They'll
giant
see me up
snails,
there
by
and
the
they'll
way.
come running.
These are all like horse-sized snails.
Well, yes, they're racing
The
snails.
children still try.
So these are some large boys. All right.
Yeah. These are. It's a highly competitive, fast-paced sport that draws a lively crowd. You, for one lousy ticket punch, you can race on a snail yourself. We got 8 to choose from.
Who wants to sit
Please,
on the
yes,
snail?
me. Nighthoof
Oh,
the
oh,
centaur
so
would
we're-
like to ride a snail.
Yeah,
You-
I'm
Yes!
Yeah, you can ride them or you can just bet.
I want to use my gambler background to determine which of these snails is the fastest, and I wanted to ride on that one.
All right. Let's see. I will give you a little bit of bonus on the first round with the snails because of that, because the way
Okay.
this thing works. And the fastest one is going to be Number 3, the one in purple,
3.
and it says on its purple banner, High Road.
High Road, all right. I noticed that High Road is taking a dump right before the race, and that tells me he's gonna have an edge. He's gonna have the winning edge.
Yeah.
Are any of the snails shinier than the others?
The shiniest snail
Who's the low road?
is going to be Flower Flash, who's wearing a yellow banner.
Ooh.
Flower Flash.
And is anyone else going to be enjoying the races?
Sam will be.
All right, you two.
Sam would like to cast animal communication. I'd like to talk with the animals, and I would like to actually ask the snails who would like to race with me.
All right. As you walk up and you say, "Who's going to race with me?" The one wearing a bright pink banner walks here and goes, "I, Shelly Moo, shall race with you. You look like a good compatriot to have."
Oh, Shelly Moo, I would be so delighted to race with you.
You
Shall
smell
we
like
begin?
children. I find them delicious.
Oh no.
Oh, have you seen my kids? I'm supposed to be watching them, but I seem to have lost them.
Were any of them fat
After-
and or delicious?
I wouldn't
Well?
know about delicious, but one of them definitely was fat and could have laid off the cookies, but that's not my place. Shall we finish this race and then go looking for the kids?
Sure. I'm starved after a race.
The snail will help you find them.
And
I will buy you the biggest buffet.
Nighthoof,
A full 16-course meal.
you get
I'm
the
not gonna roll for empathy for my snail because I don't even talk to my kids and they do
Yeah.
the same language as me. What am I gonna fucking talk to them snails for?
you
I
get a
love
blue
matured animals.
bannered snail by the name of Nimblefoot.
Nimblefoot.
All right.
I
So
myself am quite nimble of foot.
Oh. Right, so as you all get up, one of the goblins that was in the starting stand walks up to you and goes, "All right, no cheating. What you gotta do is you gotta make it 480 feet. Play by the rules, play fair, no violence." And he looks at the crowd and goes, "That goes twice for you all."
I'm glad David Lynch is announcing these.
Oh, no, here, I'll put on my bad David Lynch. Now listen here, what you're going to be doing is, you're going to be racing these snails from point A to point B. It ends right there. You're going to fix this race. I tell you, these are my boys.
Fuck.
Yes. We're going to
So
have a surprise each round. What's going to happen is... What was that giggle about?
chat.
Oh, he's going to end with putting panties in his mouth. I just know it.
Oh no.
I'm
All
going
right.
to put these panties.
I'm going to put these panties up my ass.
In my mouth.
Panties.
Oh my god.
All right. Basically,
So
each round. Oh, go ahead.
As we're getting ready, Harvey is going to just kind of twist the wedding ring on his right hand. He's going to give it a little twist to activate its magical properties. And yeah, we'll just go from there. But just DM
Like the
keep in mind that is
straight man
activated.
properties.
All right, we got Harvey in the race. We got Nighthoof in the race. We got Sam in the race.
What is the ratio? Like, how big are these snails compared to centaurs? Small centaurs.
They are about like the same size as a car, as about a four-door car or so, and you're riding on top of it, and they can gladly support your weight. So you should be fine. You look a little cramped compared to everyone else, but you're fine.
Amazing. Okay.
Basically, each round you guys are going to be able to go 60 feet, and you roll animal handling. If you with a check of 12, if you fail that animal handling check, you're only going to go 40 rather than 60. If you succeed, you go 80, and then something special is going to happen each round. Because Harvey is used the power of gambling, he gets advantage on his rolls.
Haha.
All right. So, starting round, does anyone choose to not use animal handling?
I'm gonna start using animal handling anyway.
All right.
I'm gonna use animal handling.
So everyone.
I'm handling.
Oh, yep. I forgot. Bird was in there. That's who I forgot. I knew I forgot one of yous.
Bird's got a
That's
snail.
wisdom.
Got a snail.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said got a fail. I was like, I didn't see you roll. What are you talking about? But no, got a snail. Yes.
Oh no.
Yep. So you went 40. Bird succeeded. They went 80.
And I'm gonna roll twice and then subtract 2 because my animal handling is -2. I got a 16 as my highest roll, so that would be a 14.
So you succeeded there. And Sam. You failed as well, so you only got 40. So the good race already starts, and we're going to start with 1, and then something happens on the track. Something completely unexpected. Something JD is having trouble typing out.
Ah.
A number 8. What happens on number 8? Oh. Oh no, right at the start of the race.
What?
We all die.
Oh my god.
Number 2, which is on my chart of snail racing, Nighthoof.
Yes.
You need to make a dexterity save because the saddle you're on starts to loosen up on account of your big horse butt.
Ah, shit.
I'm too dummy thick for this race. You said Dex?
Yes, and you have to succeed on a 15.
Yeah. Oh no!
The second the race starts, the saddle comes off and you fall off your snail. It continues on without you.
Oh,
And basically it just gets to
How fast is
auto
the
race.
snail?
They're moving very fast. They just moved 80 feet in 6 seconds. For a snail, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
I tried to gallop and jumped back on.
As you start running towards it, the goblins kind of like do a football like foul. They start throwing yellow flags at you, like, "Nah, you're not disqualified, but you can't get back on your snail, kiddo."
What does that mean? Do I run the race now?
No, the snail goes without you.
Oh.
Oh.
He slumps and goes to sit in the stands.
All right, next round. Is everyone going to animal handle again? The 3 remaining.
For
Yep.
now.
Yep. All right. So
Yes.
do your animal handling rolls.
And I'd like to ask, is animal handling a standard action for us?
For this race, yes, it is.
All right. My best one is a 10.
Nighthoof, you don't need to roll animal handling no more. Oh, that's your old one. I'm sorry.
-8. So I did get an 8 on this one.
You did get an 8. All right,
Yeah,
so
that's my best, is an 8.
you messed up. You only got 40.
Okay.
So you go from being the lead to Bird succeeding, jumping up.
How many rounds?
Whoever gets to 480,
480. Okay, let me write this down.
and Sam goes up to a hundo.
Now I gotta get a marker and a sticky note.
Yeah, I gotta write this shit down too. So I traveled 80 the first round,
Yep.
and then 40 the second round.
You're at 120. Bird's at 160, and then Sam and the unmanned Nighthoof snail are both at 100.
Okay.
And
I'm
Nick
still
was
following the
Lightfoot.
rules for now.
And then something happens on the track. One of the snails, he is bolstered by the crowd. And it is, in fact, Sam's snail is bolstered. It goes an extra 20 feet in this brief pocket of 6 seconds. Going up to 120, tying itself with Harvey.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna get you that food.
So
Alright.
Sam, how many feet are you?
120.
120.
120. So you're tied with me. All right.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Bird's in the
and-
lead.
Yeah. Bird is how many?
160.
160. And Nighthoof is.
100.
Lightfoot, go, Lightfoot, go!
All right.
And then round 3 goes. Nighthoof goes up to 160 automatically because it autos at 60 now.
Roll it.
Yep, roll it if you want to do the animal handling rolls. Bird does not succeed. Gets a 40. Ends up at
So that
200.
puts me at 200.
Harvey.
Okay. I'm tired of getting bad rolls here, so I'm actually going to cheat here.
Oh no.
So, sensing I'm losing my lead, you know, I did take some preparations. I activated my magical ring I'm wearing.
Yes.
I am going to, with my Kegel muscles as tight as I possibly can, I'm gripping onto the saddle of this thing, and I am going to use my big floppy rabbit feet, and I'm just going to kick off onto the ground to give this little snail an extra boost of speed in just a horizontal leap.
All right.
Can you reach the ground?
I was about to say they're the size of cars.
I got big floppy rabbit feet.
Roll yourself an opposed dex check against an 18 to see if you cheated. Because I just rolled a 16 to check to catch your cheating.
And does that count against? So it is just to determine whether or not I cheated, not really to.
Yeah, not to
Gotcha.
not
All
to
right,
stop
that's fine.
you, but to
Not a hand check. I got
yeah.
you. $12.
All right. Well, 18 still beats that.
Son of a bitch!
You still jump in the lead, and I'll give you 100 that round rather than just 80. So now you're at 220, and Bird and Sam are at 200, and Nighthoof's at 160 now. And you just hear the goblins. What?
Sam and Bird are what now?
At 200.
200. Thank you.
And you just hear the goblins go, "A shameful display from the rabbit.
My word.
He's trying to tortoise and hare this shit, just like his people. That's right, we're racist goblins."
Joke's on you, I'm not even a rabbit. I'm a human being, so go fuck yourselves.
Upon hearing this, one of the snails gets a horrible stitch. It's the Nighthoof one, and he loses
No.
40 feet, falling even more behind the crowd.
God, Nighthoof is
No.
getting fucking railed.
And he goes, "Argh!" The snail somehow gets a cramp. He goes, leg cramp. Ugh."
You don't even have legs. No.
next round 4.
Rolling.
Oh no! Goes up to 180.
These dice are terrible.
These are bad rolls today. Oro goes up to 280. Bird goes down to 240. Harvey goes up to 260. And Nighthoof's at 180. And then let's see what horrible thing happens this time. There will be a slaughter rule in place if someone gets 100 ahead of like the next person somehow of second place.
Alright, so everyone failed except for Sam, right?
Yes, so they're at 280. And then one of the saddles starts to get loose again. Let's see whose saddle got loose. I'll just roll a D3. No, Harvey.
Yes.
Whenever you loosened yourself to kick down, you hit a buckle. So now your saddle has gotten loose. You need to roll a DC check on 15 to see if your saddle stays on.
So what kind of skill check am I rolling here?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Alright. Alrighty.
Fall.
Oh shit!
Critical success, motherfuckers!
Not only
What
do
the fuck?
not only do you attach the saddle back,
That's a lucky bunny.
you just hear the goblins kind of go, maybe he wasn't cheated. Maybe he was just adjusting himself a little bit. Who the fuck knows? We can't see. They're at the halfway point, and you get an extra 20 yards out of it, and you're up to 280 now, tied with Sam.
I'm just throwing up the fucking horns, but because I'm a rabbit, I'm throwing up the fucking ears. I'm throwing up the fucking ears!
Jesus. Go, Lightfoot, go.
Yeah, you're just still sitting in the middle of the racetrack, just go.
No, not in the middle of the racetrack. He went to sit in the stands.
Oh, you went and sat next to Kenneth.
Fine.
Yeah, what's Kenneth been up to this whole time?
Yeah, what's Kenneth doing during this race?
filing his nails. Occasionally, not even looking at the contestants, just looking at his nails. He's filing. Go VIPs, go!
In fact, Kenneth, do me a favor. Roll a perception check.
Yes. Oh, funsies.
I'll give everyone a free 100 while we do this out of character round. And even though I sped up the numbers on this a bit, it still feels like it's taken forever.
So everyone gets a free 100?
Yeah, everyone's going to be up to 380, 340 for Nighthoof.
340.
Yeah, you're at 340, sorry. And Nighthoof's at 280, I'm sorry.
No.
17.
17, all right. During the race, you see a sort of a pale blue child in the crowd wearing a dirty, filthy pig mask and holding a large lollipop over her shoulder. While everyone's cheering, she just stares blankly at you for a bit. And as she stares at you and you blink, she vanishes.
Kenneth kind of looks at the spot where she was and goes, well, that was weird. And goes back to filing his nails.
To yourself, you do know you had a carnival rule.
Oh.
You don't remember the exact things, but you were told if you saw
Russians.
anything strange like that, to don't mention it and to not pay too much attention to it. That's above your pay grade.
I mean, Kenneth was going to do that anyways. So he's just back to, like, filing his nails and occasionally just cheering. Just in general. He does not know anyone's names. He's just going, go VIPs, go.
All right, we're on round 380. 380 is the top lead right now. Sam and Harvey
I
are
should be second place in 360, and then if I'm correct, Bird is 340, Nighthoof is 300.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Time to roll.
Time to roll.
Got no wings on me.
Oh!
Oh no. you.
Sam's not feeling good.
Motherfuckers, I don't even have to cheat this round.
Yeah, so just a loud fart comes out of your snail, and it goes up to 420. Harvey's at 440. Bird is at the 18, so you're up to 420 as well. Blaze it.
Even with my terrible animal handling roll, with my advantage and my cheating, I still managed to get about a 16 here. So which means I'm gonna
yes, someone's a guess. Activated the secret fart.
Yes.
Sorry, and yeah, good lead. Yes, D&D, good racing. This last round could determine it all, folks.
Gotta need Bird and Nightwing.
No, Nighthoof only gets a flat 60, so they're up to 360.
Yeah, you're right.
And Bird.
I thought it was a flat of 40.
No, 40's if you fail.
But no one's rolling for Nighthoof, so that should be a flat of 40.
No, if you don't try, you just get 60. If you try and fail, you get a 40 because you steered the snail bad.
I see.
And Bird rolled an 18, so they're up to 420.
Yeah, okay.
We got 440, 2 420s, and a 360. According to my numbers. So this last round could determine it.
So, so Bird is in the lead right now. Am I understanding that correctly?
No,
or am I in the lead?
You're in the lead at 440. Bird and Sam are at 420. And Nighthoof's at 360.
For some reason, I wrote it down incorrectly. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Even if I fail here, I'm going to finish, this round. But I'm assuming if one of us finishes, then if more than one person finishes this round, it's whoever finishes with the highest number who's going to win.
Yes.
All right. Let's fucking do this.
Let's do it.
Time
And
to roll.
Harvey,
Yes.
Harvey just grits his teeth and is just like, now I'll show that fucking bitch who's fuck you for your fucking family divorce lawyers. I'll fucking show all of you!
So Bird is going to cross the finish line at a 500. Harvey's going to cross the finish line at 520. And Sam still is at 460, gets third place, and Nighthoof gets fourth.
Aw.
Sam feels elated either way and is having a special moment with her snail.
Yes. So as the race goes on, there's elation and crowd cheering. The audience, the whole carnival seems to liven up quite a bit at this race. Just the lights get a little more vivid and the music gets a little lighter. As you cross the finish line. Yeah, go ahead.
Harvey is definitely like not acknowledging any cheating at all. He's just like he earned this victory. He's like, yes, that's right. I was born to do this. I was born to be a winner. Yeah, my grandparents always told me, it's like, oh, I know he'll grow up to be a great snail racer someday.
As the two goblins kind of pull you off the snail and all that, they kind of look at you like, the snails do all the work, man. You're just
well,
wait
I
for
coached
them.
him. I'm a great coach. I'm a great racer and a coach. You know, like you might say, well, with a horse racing, the jockeys don't do anything. They're just sitting there being paperweights. No, the jockeys are doing all the work here. They're doing all the mental arithmetic and calculations, and as they do, so do I.
As the two jockeys walk goes, since you won this round, you get one of these, and they pull out a potion of advantage and give it to you. Where's that poor pony who plummeted to the pit right at the start of the race?
That would be me.
As a consolation prize, we give a booby prize to last place, and you get, and they pull out a stick, and they go, this one-time use wand of dancing lights.
Oh my, thank you so much.
Bird goes, prize?
No prize for second place, kiddo. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, what's wrong with this generation? Just wanting participation trophies for every little thing. No, you gotta be a winner in this life, son.
Now,
Bird
I
just,
was last.
by the way, Bird has side-eyed you at this point because he saw what you did.
Bird
Did
knows.
he, though? Yeah, I did fail a sleight of hand check on that one. So yeah, sure, okay. I was like,
Yeah, it's
you
like,
don't understand. There's it's like, tilting a pinball machine. It's built into the rules, is there technically a control for tilting the pinball machine? No, but everyone does it. Everyone expects it. It's a whole thing. It's not cheating. It's utilizing advanced mechanics.
we've gone through 3-ish events. I'm going to
Malarkey.
what?
Malarkey.
Yeah, we're
Bird
going.
is calling malarkey.
Oh,
Bull hockey.
we're going to do a bio break. We'll come back and we'll see if we can get 2 more done.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So let me set it to bio
Wanna get
break
another
because I'm gonna
beer?
piss my pants. Stay muted, you son of a bitch. There we go. Stay muted, you son of a bitch. We're back. All right. So immediately after the snail races and after eating their body weight in pies 3 times over, Bird makes a beeline for the food stalls.
Well,
Also,
I don't know.
I'm sorry, let me interrupt real quick because, I am the cishet man of this party, so I have to interrupt.
Of course.
Who is the person who handed me my little winning prize, the potion of advantage?
Those 2 racist goblin MCs.
The racer goblins or racist goblins?
Racist.
Yes to both.
All right.
They made fun of you for being a bunny.
Yeah, they rap. They
Right. All right. So, and that's another thing. I want, if you're at all, you don't have to do this, but if passively, y'all might just roll for Arcana. And if you get higher than 10, you might figure out something about Harvey.
Sure,
what
I'll
role
do
would
it.
that be?
It's a straight roll.
Is it a straight roll?
For me, it is.
I will
It's the
tell you.
straightest roll you've ever made in your life.
Then
Okay.
I'm afraid that Nighthoof can't do that.
Let's see, Bird,
Eh,
Harvey.
I did not roll very well.
Harvey figured out about himself via Arcana, I think.
Oh no.
Found out something about himself.
Nighthoof, you have been burdened with straight knowledge.
Oh god.
I have no clue. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bird doesn't need to know. Bird probably wouldn't understand.
Wait, what if I found out that you're straight?
No, that's pretty obvious. So, Nighthoof, you realize that Harvey, as he kind of mentioned at the thing when the goblins are being racist to him, he's not, like, even though he is a rabbit humanoid, he's not a Harengon, like, the traditional rabbit humanoid. He has been transformed this way by his entrance into this world. This is someone from an alternate dimension, someone not native to either the Fey plane of existence, the Feywild, or the material plane as you know it. This is just someone from a completely different universe. Someone from the far-off land of Billings, Montana.
Yeah, Bird would not understand that.
Nighthoof
Even if he
barely
found
understands that. But he just sort of tilts his head at you silently. Silent confusion.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna talk to those goblins surreptitiously.
All right.
And can I get a word in with those goblins?
Yeah, you can get a couple words in with them. They're having their yield smoke break.
Oh, what, you want to talk to the manager now?
I'd like to speak with your manager here, boys. No, I assume that because they're both, are they both, masculine-looking goblins?
They do both have like stubble and Van Dyke facial hair. Yeah.
As they are both mask-presenting goblins with a microphone, Harvey's just going to assume they are the manager, and he's going to assume a position of power there. And he's just gonna shake hands. Yeah, Harvey Finnegan. Friends call me Fenty. Nice to meet y'all. And he offers to shake hands with the both of y'all.
They kind of shake your hand as one goes, he's Tim Tom, I'm Kevin.
Tim Tom, Kevin. All right, I'm gonna remember it. Tim Tom, Kevin, Tim Tom, Kevin. I'm doing that thing where I just repeat someone's name over and over again to remember it. Tim Tom, Kevin. All right, listen. Now that I've got y'all away from the morass here and all this, I just want to talk to y'all real quick about this and keep things just copacetic between the three of us.
Hey, Wesley, can you speed it up? We got a race we got to do in another minute.
Wesley.
He puts the potion of advantage on the desk, and he's just like, prizes like this are all fun and games, but I'm not here for potions. I'm here to win back what was lost. Where can I find games such as that?
Oh, they like a visible sweat drip kind of goes down one of them nervously, and he goes, well, we're not. Ooh, shit. We're an honest group that certainly don't click the wrong button while we're trying to find our notes.
God, I know that feeling.
All right, there we are.
Certainly not after your money.
Certainly not at what money?
Does anybody want to go to the parlor?
All right, bring it to Carnival Life. Where the fucking are my? Destroyed my table of contents, sir.
And whose fault is that?
Everyone else's fault, not mine.
Yeah.
Never yours.
Okay.
It's our fault, guys.
Yes, I blame the government. Okay.
You've got a
Government.
perfectly good kitty cat in there with you to blame.
The government totally sucks, you motherfucker. The government.
They kind of look
totally
at you.
sucks.
Did you lose something? Well, we have a lost and found. We got a lost property booth. Besides that, like, when did you lose it? Was it when you showed up earlier today, or
8 years ago.
I
8
see.
years and a couple days ago, I was a happy man. And then I just happened to wander into one of the little carnivals y'all had going.
Turning into the Joker.
And I lost something. And in the meantime,
Does
things have
Harvey
been a
live in
little-
society?
I've been living in a little bit of a society. He starts tapping his little rabbit fingers against the counter. Within the last 8 years, I've faced challenges that weren't quite so present beforehand. I just want back. I want what was taken from me, and I will. Oh, I just about do anything to get it back. So,
Do I have to roll to see if we're in danger?
That's up to you.
I mean, I'm assuming that Nighthoof has gone off to the snack
perception.
table.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm in the gantry. I'm in the whatever the fuck a gantry is. I'm talking to the goblins. None
Oh,
of y'all should
it's
fucking hear this quiet.
with them in it, it's like eye level with you. Is they're like eye level with you in the gantry because it's goblin size, and you're a big rabbit boy.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, no, I'm just menacing the goblins. What do they tell me in response?
Well, I can tell you if what you lost was a little bit old. Mr.
Old?
Witcher, yeah.
Oh no!
If it happened at a previous
Oh, no.
trip from here 8 years ago or so, and they're both kind of nervously looking like we both started here. What 4, 5, 6 years ago? Yes, thank you. It was 6 years ago. You could talk if you could get your hands on Mr. Witcher, Mr. Light. They could probably tell you, or
So I need to get my hands on Mr. Witcher and Mr. Light, huh?
just Witch, not Witcher. That. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
So
We just put up a fucking carnival tool.
maybe accidentally, maybe not. He just kind of brushes aside his clothing a little bit, revealing just a gigantic lance
Glock.
that's just hanging off of his back, and he's just like, Mr. Witch or Mr. Light. So I need to get my hands on them, huh? Okay, all right. He puts his hand right next to them on the counter, says, and he leans in real close and he says, "You boys have been super helpful.
Oh no.
Tim Tom, Kevin, Tim Tom, Kevin, Tim Tom, Kevin, Tim Tom, Kevin. I'll remember that." and I pick up my potion of advantage and I tuck it back in my pocket. "Nice meeting you, boys," and I walk off.
So, Bird, as you're at the booth looking at a variety of fair food, all the fair food you could possibly imagine, and we've discussed, with little signs pointing out to particular ones in general. Is there a particular one you want, or do you just want me to list off a thing? Basically, it's one ticket punch. You get a food item that's going to count as a health potion in your inventory.
Buttered corn.
Funnel cake loaded with fruit.
Corn.
And a very exquisite tiefling with their hair braided intermittently without their horns to kind of look like a cat's cradle. Digs into the bottom of their booth, and they go, "All right, well, add you to the numbers." And they sit there for a bit, and they go, "Nachos! Who ordered the nachos?" And two children walk by with face paint and grab it. Dig around a little bit, and they go, funnel cake sans fruit. Anyone order the funnel cake sans the fruit? And you
Couldn't be me.
Oh, I love
asked
Undertale.
for fruit.
and you see a very tall, gruff-looking half ogre with an eye patch and a weird limp walk by, and he goes, "Like, thanks, man," and walk away with it. And he was like, "All right," and then you two kiddos, you got the buttery corn, and you got the funnel cake extra fruity.
Oh my, yes.
There you kids go, and you get a punch off your cards.
You
And
got
it
the
counts
Rudy
as
Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Yeah, yeah, you ordered a Rudy Tooty fresh. You ordered a Grand Slam breakfast.
Nighthoof absolutely ordered a Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity. Which he gobbles up because the monster that was the orchard off has settled into his horse stomach, moved from his human stomach.
I got 3 punches left.
All right, you get a full.
Wait, how many punches did we have?
Let's see. You get 8 total, and you've done the orchard, you've done the rabbit, you've done snail races, and you've done food. So you've got 4 left.
Yeah, I was
I only
counting.
used 1.
Oh, I counted that as 7, so I've got 4 left.
All right. So what is the next thing? Yeah, no, it's 8.
Bubble?
All right, strangers. I must see the dragonfly rides.
So we got.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Have to see those.
What?
What?
Sorry, I have to see those.
All right. So we're going dragonflies rides, not.
Yeah.
All right,
Gotta fly. Gotta fly.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Up, up.
Oops, I accidentally opened up all the PNGs. My mouse is revolting.
I know the sensitivity is off the
All
charts,
right.
and it's horrible.
As you all reach the dragon... oh, and I'm going to doodle all over this. As you all reach... I was trying to put X's on stuff you guys have already been to, but I just decided to just put big streaks. As you enter the dragon fly rides, you see a familiar sight. The large Trent, the tree ant that walked by that was throwing sycamore seeds through him, and the red squirrel are sitting at the front, nodding sagely, talking to everyone. Huge lily pads rest on the surface of a pool glistening with phosphorescent algae. Giant dragonflies use the lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly overhead, with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows, and alighting briefly to drop off and pick up excited passengers.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure I understand. The lily pads are picking up passengers.
The dragonflies are using the lily pads as
Ah.
pickup drop-offs.
Sorry. I follow you now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And the Trent and the squirrel from
Trent.
Yeah, Trent, and the squirrel are both manning the booth.
Gotta fly.
Hello, my lads. Please, I must ride a dragonfly.
You wish to fly? Yes, I see. And he kind of looks at how you guys kind of have some dirt and scuff on you. You just race snails, I bet. You wanted to ride more critters.
You were right. You were right about that.
Oh, wait. Give me a second. I got something in my throat. There we go. I'm back. It's me, the squirrel from earlier.
Oh my.
I had a nut stuck in my throat.
I'm a sticky little bird. I'm a sticky, dirty bird.
And he kind of claps his little squirrel hands. You know what else is brown and sticky? A brown stick. Ha ha. The tree with its butterfly wings. And in fact, I have a picture of him, Northwind, and it's showing on stream right now.
Nighthuff did laugh a little too hard at that, and it was genuine.
All right, now you guys see this picture. Oh, and there we go.
Yeah, I see the picture. What am I looking at though?
The tree ant with the squirrel.
Wait, where are we seeing
Gotcha.
that?
Buddy.
It was on stream for a little bit.
Oh,
All right.
but I missed it.
All right, now how many of you would like to ride a dragonfly? How many of y'all would like to ride dragonfly?
Me.
Gotta fly. Gotta fly.
All
Fly.
right, we got.
Where am I riding these dragonflies to?
You see, and he points up, and you kind of see them lazily going throughout. They circle the entire carnival. They follow our river that is our border in and out to your normal human world instead of the magical land of the Witchlight Carnival. And this, you can tell, the squirrel is reciting something he has practiced more than a few times.
Gotcha.
What is
All
a normal human world?
Whatever your outside world is called in this country. And the tree nods at
Yeah.
him. It
What's
gives
the
him a thumb
country
up like
name,
he's doing a
JD?
good job.
JD, what's the country name? What's the state
Yeah.
name? What's the city name?
You look deep within yourself and you realize you live... No, I actually did come up with the name for the city. It is Spider Stamp because the mayor, when he first arrived, saw a spider, eked, and then stamped on it 3 times.
Spider Stamp. That's the name of the city. Okay, what's
Yeah.
the state?
The state, it's...
State? There's states here.
I didn't consider the state one. Let's say it's Dilbert. It's the state of Dilbert.
God.
In the country of Kathy.
No.
Group Kathy. All right.
JD, I hate you.
The planet's name is Garfield.
No.
Planet Garfield. All right.
No. Tell me you're not writing this shit down.
I'm absolutely writing this.
I'm not.
I'm not writing this shit down.
All right, is everyone?
Mondays. Am I right? Harvey is basically going to be. He's not going to say anything, but he is mentally going to file that information away. It's like, oh, okay, so that's where these go.
Alright, kind fellows, the last critter I rode, I fell off. How secure are these rides?
Well, as long as you don't wiggle, and they kind of look at you for a bit, like, So when we strap you in, do we need to strap this stomach or this? Which torso do we strap?
Oh, the
If a horse was to ride a roller coaster, would he ride a roller coaster like this?
If a centaur were to wear pants.
How would they wear the pants?
Well, depending on the roller coaster, it would be upper torso, or otherwise it would be lower.
And no, he is not wearing pants because he is in fact a centaur.
All right.
Why not blue?
So-
Straight Pooh Bear in it?
Is Nighthoof just hanging dong?
I mean, yeah.
Ask the real questions here. Yes!
So just
Be swinging that schlong!
just full swinging. All right.
I mean, how
Yeah!
emasculating is it to your character? The answer is yes. Then.
Well, where else do you think you lost 3 inches?
Yeah. No. I. Hold on. I gotta roll.
roll for
All the
dongs.
characters-
Look, he's not exactly erect right now.
all the
What
characters
Doesn't need to be.
look down, they cry a little.
Yeah, JD, I gotta roll for toxic masculinity.
Oh,
What
no.
skill is that gonna be?
Like he's not even
Performance.
erect. Right.
Nighthoof, would I be able to tell that is a part of you?
Yes.
'Cause it could possibly look like a worm, like a
So
big
is
old worm.
Is this
Oh,
gonna be
it's-
in a? Please don't blow each other.
Not in session 1.
Oh my
Wait for the level up at least.
Okay,
That's the true milestone
Here's a
right there.
fade to black.
so is this gonna be like an opposed roll or what?
No,
Because
just
I'm assuming the
it's
centaur
performance to
gets
see how much you can hold yourself together.
How
And-
much can you hold this?
Yeah, because I don't want to look up rabbit dick and determine rabbit size to, yeah,
Why
proportions.
not, JD?
Yeah, why not, JD?
Yeah,
All right.
this is educational. This is content.
Educational stream.
So JD won't let me roll an opposed roll to see.
Fine,
dick
roll
size
a
because
post.
he
I
got-
just said roll a regular performance to figure out if you're ashamed or not. Looking at horse
What
dong.
about percentages? Could we go by percentages if we don't want to look at inches?
Fine, everyone roll a percentage.
Everyone?
Yes, to determine the percentage of your dick compared to your
no,
normal
we gotta-
species dick.
We gotta roll a bell curve. 3D33.
God, I don't care what you roll. Just
We're gonna
roll for your
find out
dicks.
if Sam's
Wait,
gonna
what
find
am I
out if
rolling?
Sam has that big dick.
Are we
in
rolling
him.
for dick size?
Yes,
Yes, but what number? Like what? Roll a D what?
I guess we're rolling a d20. A 10 is average. Everything above or below is what's gonna happen.
JD told me to roll for performance, so I'm rolling
Will
for
they be
performance.
able to tell
Oh,
it's
Yes.
average.
Yes,
Will they be able
instantly.
to tell it's average for
Damn.
a centaur?
Well, because it's average centaur length. I'm going to tell you right now, you are all just pulling your pants down and comparing dicks to one another.
Yeah, we're just whipping out dicks. Harvey.
No, this is not. Everyone else is ogling.
Yeah, the Trent and the Squirrel are both kind of nodding, knowing what's going on. Just, oh, you kids, having your fun. Oh, you're having your first dick off, are we? It's a good bonding experience.
Nighthoof has no idea what's going on.
It's not
I
my
was
first
just
dick off,
pointing out-
cowboy. All right.
You're
Sam
what?
I would like to point out that the bird who is 2 foot tall rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I
proportionate,
didn't
you're
want
good.
to roll a 1d20. I wanted to roll a bell curve. 3d33.
I don't want to deal with your stupid Mason numbers. Why are you bringing 33 into this? We're not all
That's how
Illuminati.
you roll a bell curve. It's 3d33.
There we go.
All right,
Fine, I'll
hold on.
roll a
I don't know what's a good number or a bad number
Yes,
now.
2 over.
No! I rolled a 15 last time! Out of 20, that's bullshit!
Ah, shit.
Yeah! Look at him!
Sam walking in
Big
with
dick.
that big dick energy.
Bird's
think I
got a
win.
69. Bird's got a 69.
All of us have a bigger than average dick.
Yes.
I don't!
Except for Kenneth.
Okay, except for Kenneth.
A steep breeze happened.
No,
and
that makes sense for Ken.
Yeah.
That makes sense for what we know about Ken.
I thought
Yeah.
I mean,
But okay, outside of Kenneth, all of us have bigger than average dicks, but it does seem like the Kenku. No, Sam, the teacher who's lost children, has the biggest dick
Yes.
of all of us.
So as you're all checking out each other's dicks and getting
It's not.
strapped down
One more
on the
time.
dragonflies,
It's not gay. It's not gay. We're just comparing. You know, we
Excuse
need to
me?
know.
you all get to get. You see an extra assistant, a delightful clown, who is dressed without butterfly wings, helping
Does genuinely find it delightful.
help strap a dwarf to a dragonfly. He's like you're all set, man. Good luck. And he talks to and he whispers something to the dragonfly and walks off. All right. So,
What is a delightful carnival?
so
I'm also going to participate in the dragonfly stuff, mainly just to kind of, get a handle on the controls before anything important happens.
yeah. So everyone who has chosen to ride the dragonflies,
Yes.
the squirrel goes, "All right, ready, steady, go!" And he kind of claps at the dragonflies, and they all kind of float up a little, about 20 feet in the air, and start lazily going along the river's trail. And you can see the carnival in all its delight. They're kind of going on their own, but you feel as if you know what you're doing and you want to do an animal handling check of 12 or better, you can kind of scoot them and choose the direction they go yourself.
Bird is just flying. He's happy he's flying. He get to fly.
I'm going to just kind of test it. I don't want to go anywhere specific. I just want to see if I can do it.
Apparently, I can't do anything.
No, as you tug on the reins, the dragonfly just keeps going.
I got a 9.
Well,
Same with
I've
you,
never
Harvey.
ridden-
Bird's gonna try.
Goddamn dragonflies.
Bird is going to fail.
I got a rock.
All right. So as y'all kind of floating along, you see the dwarf, that delightful clown-type character, tried to help. Start going, "Whoa! Oh! Ah!" And its dragonfly is doing Elatrian rolls and flips and all sorts of things.
Is this the dwarf in the pie eating contest who died of diabetes?
No, this is his cousin, who wears a beanie that has fake dreadlocks in it.
No.
Ugh.
No.
And let's see. Yes, so as he's floating around, you all can try to save him with a more difficult animal handling check.
What do you mean save him? Doesn't he seem like he knows what he's doing?
Yeah, I thought he was doing this on purpose.
No, the dwarf is screaming, "Ah! Ah!" And he is losing control over this
okay,
dragonfly. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
That's
Bad
not
communication
what you
on my
described.
part. Yes.
Yeah, you described a guy who knew what he was doing.
No, the dragonfly is doing Elatrian and backflips and all sorts of things. The dwarf, he's having a bad time about it. He is getting shaken up like a baby.
Harvey knows all about that. Anyway, so,
Do we all easily see this?
Yeah, oh, you very easily see. He's like riding alongside you all.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sort of in a V formation, and he's in one of your lanes next to you.
Oh,
So-
my good fellow, do you require assistance?
Yes! For Christ's sake, just fucking help!
Hmm. Okay then. Alright, Nighthoof will attempt.
Alright.
Alright, he tries to reach over, steer the dragonfly over, and steady the rogue dragonfly.
Alright. As you grab the reins, you successfully get a hold of him. And you kind of steady him a little bit. And he goes, oh, thanks. I don't know what came over him. The second we reached the air, he just stopped reacting to me. It's terrible. That Carney's to blame.
Doing that, I want to roll to see if I can figure out why the dragonfly was fucking up.
All right. I guess perception or.
Okay. Just a flat 1d20.
Yeah.
And I got a 4. I know nothing.
All right. I was like,
it's a dragonfly, I think.
I'm gonna blame that fucking Carney. He goddamn grabbed the thing. He said something to it. He said something funny. He's talking in that dragonfly tongue. You know what I'm saying? The thing them dragonflies say.
Show me what that dragonfly tongue do.
Oh, what do they say?
They say and he does a bad dragonfly impression.
That's racist.
I'm not sure that dragonflies say that.
Being that these things are not sapient or sentient, they still kind of roll their compounded eyes at what he said. And then you all safely land back at the pad. The squirrel runs up to you all and goes, oh, what the heck happened? It's terrible up there, but I'm glad you helped him. You guys really boosted the mood.
It seems as one of your one of the employees maybe upset this dragonfly.
Do you know what he looked like?
Do I know what he looks like?
You think back to yourself.
Clown?
Yeah, the delightful clown.
Harvey wants to pull the dwarf aside while they're having this conversation.
All right.
But I don't want to interrupt the conversation. I just want to pull him aside while they're talking to the handlers.
All right. As you guys are talking to Red the Squirrel and Northwind, they're like,
I don't
yeah.
remember what you said.
I can't tell if this is in character or not.
No, it's not. I don't even remember who the fuck talked to the dragonfly.
A delightful
Yeah,
clown.
I don't know if you told us that.
Yeah, I said a delightful clown helped strap the dwarf in, and...
Yeah, I mean, there were other descriptors, though.
Oh, yeah, he did a shaggy voice.
Well, yeah, but there were other... Never mind.
No.
Considering chat has been talking about a shaggy voice, then I feel like that was just something important that we all missed.
Well, no, I mean, I heard shaggy voice.
Yeah, those are the only important things you need to get from that particular NPC.
Okay, except Nighthoof has no idea who Shaggy is, so...
Yeah.
So, I do believe it was this rather delightful clown.
Goofy voice.
All right, we got a delightful clown. I'll send that over
A
to...
distinct way of speaking.
I'll send that over to the staff area. We'll keep an eye out. It does kind of sound like Candlefoot, I'm not gonna lie, but he would never do something like this, and he's not even... To be honest, he's not even a clown. Technically, he's a mime. Poor thing.
Yeah, gross.
Mime.
If it was him, I mean, he should be at the Hall of Illusions all night tonight. I don't think it was him, though. It wouldn't be him. He doesn't do this sort of thing.
Well, if I see him
Wait.
over there.
Real quick.
Yes.
You said he didn't have wings, right?
Yeah, he did not have wings.
No wings.
Oh! No wings either? Then he probably... We're all supposed to be wearing wings. It's part of the uniform. The only way I can get away with this is because I'm a squirrel. They don't have wings small enough for me yet. They're working on it, though. And he just kind of looks with dread.
Wings good.
Delightful. I can't wait for you to get your wings.
All right, what's the Harvey conversation that's happening with this Darf?
Yeah, so, yeah, Harvey's just kind of got his arm around the dwarf in a guiding but also firm way, and he's just kind of pulling him away from the mess to like, all right, yeah, that could have been a real nasty situation. I'm glad we got you out of there okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling there?
I'm a little upset. My tummy's a little rough. I think I'll have to have a pale ale or something to calm me down.
Nothing'll settle a man's stomach quicker than a pale ale. God, let's get you a beer. My name's Harvey, by the way. Harvey Finnegan. Friends call me Fenty. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I am, oh, jeez. God, you have to...
Yeah, that's right.
Let's talk to
Tell
all
me
the
all about this
NPCs.
fucking NPCs that you made up for
Unimportant
on the fly,
NPCs. God damn it.
Oh my
Tell
God.
me your fucking life story.
Well, my name. My name is Captain Hazel Murphy.
Hazel Murphy.
Yes.
Hazel.
You call me
Murphy,
Hank.
Hazel Murphy. Hank. Hazel Murphy. Hank. Hazel Murphy. Hank. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Harvey Finnegan. Friends call me Fancy. Now, I can't. It's Let me get you a beer. It's just I hate to see what they did to you out there. It's just a shame to see another man going through that.
Yeah, it was a little emasculating.
God, yeah, I know the feeling. And it's they want you to think that it's not intentional. They want you to think that it's accidental. And I've been where you are. And I want you to know it's not accidental. It's not an accident. It's not a funny little freak of nature. It's purpose. It's the purpose of the world to keep us down. Yeah, us. Yeah,
But-
exactly.
How would they keep me down by having me fly up?
Because what goes up must come down. You see what I'm saying?
You gonna convince him to take him to fairy court?
I'm gonna convince him to blow up a family court. That's my goal.
Judge
for every-
Fairy Judy presiding.
No, I'm basically Andrew Tating this guy. I was like, it's
I guess you're right. I should go get in my dwarf pod with all my dwarf family and continue to cast. My cousin's a good fisherman. We'll get in our pod and we'll cast. He takes off his beanie
Excuse
and the
me,
fake
what
dreads
is a
fall
dwarf
off.
pod?
you ever heard about podcasting?
No.
Yeah,
Please
I got
explain podcasting.
I got some podcasts you should listen to. Yeah, I'll send you the link. Let me get you your information here. I'll send you a link to some good podcasts. They can really give you a direction of which way to go here. In the meantime, I'm looking for some fellas here. Maybe they can help me the way that my friends here were able to help you. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, I need to have a conversation with them. Do you know where?
They're the bosses of the carnival, man. Their name's on the front. You got tickets,
I'm aware.
right? Then
I'm aware.
I'm also a patron. I don't work here, man.
I know that.
Then why are you?
Because I want to know where I can find them. Just because I'm in a place with their name that they own, doesn't mean that they're just advertising their office willy-nilly.
The dwarf walks over and knocks over a trash can, and he looks around for a second and goes, "Manager didn't show up. That's the only thing I know on how to get a manager."
So you're telling me that I need to break something to get a manager to show up?
I don't. It's my family method. It's on our crest.
You've been a big help to me.
Big help is what my wife calls me. And he elbows you roughly and then walks away.
Returning the elbow while still just being like, Hank, it's nice to meet you, Hank. I'll remember that. And
It's so aggressive.
Kiwi, why are you meowing?
That's my
So-
Doge.
I'm assuming we have a limited amount of time left, so I'll let JD take over for a minute, but I do want to take an action before we close up shop for the night.
Yes, we'll have one more carnival thing before whatever bad timeline shit Harvey's doing.
Oh my God.
Before he blackpills all of Faerun.
By the way, I don't think anyone's ever gonna call him Fenty.
No, that's...
Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
He's gonna force that nickname. He's pushing it. Alright. So, Kenneth, you're deep within your mind, you feel the strongest urge to go to one of the things to herd your cats to a location.
And does it say which one that I am wanting to herd them to?
No.
I feel like it would be fun to go to the big top.
Okay.
So Kenneth is going to be like, "Hey, everybody!" And he kind of claps his hands to like get everybody's attention. It's like, "Hey, let's go, everyone! We are going to the big top now. The big top where you're going to be able to see the most amazing things. Not quite as amazing as that extremely handsome orc you saw earlier, but you know, just a slightly notch below that one."
It also does not cost any tickets.
It sure doesn't. We're gonna save our tickets, everybody.
Bird will start going, big top, big top, big top.
As you're walking away, you hear the dwarf go, "Big top, that's what my wife calls me."
Oh my God.
We both know she doesn't.
Oh my God.
And
My dear Kenneth, friend, what awaits us in the big top?
Why, the big top, you're going to be able to see some amazing animals that you haven't seen anywhere else and any other plane. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be different.
As you enter the big top, you see the roof to the tent reaches the top of the night sky in 3 swooping peaks topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. It's like a flat screen or some shit. The sound of music and laughter drift out through the canvas door. As you're walking inside the tent itself, you see a troop of 8 clowns of various sizes launching themselves out of cannons and landing in a different cannon and just kind of shuffling themselves as they go about doing this. You notice Tumblestrum sitting in the crowd with her lute and her delicious Coles cash, enjoying the show, clapping slightly.
Son of a bitch.
Living the high life with that Coles cash.
And let's see, yep. And there's a small area that goes out to the backstage as well.
Is there... How accessible are one of the big poles that hold up the big top? Or are there big poles holding up the big top?
To get by it, you would have to dodge at least 3 cannon launch clowns at the rate in which they're going. It's almost a Gatling gun of clowns shuffling themselves.
Okay, but what if I stealthed it?
If you stealthed it, you'd have to be I'd count stealth for low to the groundness of it. It's still gonna be a tough one. You won't be at disadvantage though.
He just wants to get up high.
There in the bleachers. There is the top of the bleachers as well.
You know what? Actually, question.
Answer.
I have slippers of spider climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Climb up the tent wall.
Yeah, you can go up the tent wall if you want.
Okay.
If you'd like to become the spectacle.
Yeah, you find yourself sitting next to 2 pigeons who are cooing loudly.
I go real loud. I just start making random bird noises up the top. Like peacocks, pigeons, owls. Any bird you can think of, I start making the noise.
Oh my God. And how loud is this? How do we need to cover our ears or not?
Do I hear a peacock noise?
Do me a favor. Roll your stealth check.
Just a stealth check.
Yeah, roll your stealth check. Face the wrath of Kitty Cat.
Let me do the paste.
While you're
Fine,
doing
I'll
this,
have to type
Nighthoof tries to go and sit next to the loot endowed. What was she, a gnome?
Yeah.
And he sidles up, making way with his big horse ass. It's like, I'm somewhat of a lootist myself.
I rolled my stealth.
Alright, you successfully are, you're making a racket, but no one's walked over with a broom to bap at you or anything.
How am I gonna walk over if I'm at the top of the tent?
They'll find a way. They'll have a carny with stilts walk by with a broom and just, meh.
they'll get their thing longer and just smack you down.
As Tumblestrom kind of looks at you and goes, hey, oh, whoa, you're that, you're a lootist? Yeah, you were hanging out with that loser with the Cole's Cash.
Well, correct. I have no idea what Cole's Cash is.
I can tell you right now, it's the most valuable thing, no matter where you go. And she kind of gives a big wink.
I find that hard to believe, but to each their own.
Turns out the Cole's Cash is going to be like the secret currency of the Feywild.
No, it's the universal credit for all possible timelines.
Shut the fuck up.
Doesn't
Even
matter.
when Cole's has gone out of business, Cole's Cash will still be king.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter where you go. You end up in Eberron. There's still people wanting Cole's Cash.
Oh my god.
We'll be
Makes
in an
sense.
apocalyptic future, and it will be Cole's Cash.
Yes.
No.
Currency.
Can't believe I lost Cole's Cash for my fucking air fryer. I bet on the wrong horse.
Are you wanting to know something, kiddo, or did you find out that I was your anonymous donor?
You are?
Yeah. How else do you think you got inside for free?
Oh, I have no idea. He sits his big horse behind down like a people on the bleachers next to him.
He thinks he's people.
He thinks he's people.
Yes. No, I was just well, I wanted to know what songs you knew.
Oh, I know a good deal of them. I don't do much though, and she kind of raises both of her hands like up in the air like you would if someone was like threatening you, you know, showing she's not threatening. And the lute kind of just keeps strumming a bit, and she goes, "You see, that's the thing. That's why I need to buy you all tickets. I actually can't play the lute. The lute tells me what to do, and I follow."
Really?
Yes. And she kind of
So-
holds it up to her ear and goes, "Yeah, see?"
He leans in real close, flicks his horsey ear at it.
And you just hear like instrumental strums. You don't hear anything in particular.
What song is it playing?
Oh, it is playing. Oh, gee, god damn it! It is playing. I've Got Friends in Low Places.
I think I understand.
Where
Where the whiskey drowns and the beer traces my blues away.
It
And
seems.
I'll be okay.
Oh my fucking god.
You will start to hear this if Harvey's not actually singing it. The bird will start singing it, and it sounds
Just say we're
exactly.
all singing it.
Yeah, it's the entire circus tent busts out and just kind of starts singing it, almost
Sort of.
almost against their control. Those who do know it feel like they're just
Otto's
joining
just
along.
Irresistible laughter. But
Yeah.
for-
It's Otto's
for, Garth Brooks.
irresistible pop country.
Sing along time.
Well, I'm not big on so.
Tumblestrum leans closer.
Let me slip on down.
What have I unleashed?
She goes, listen, it's very important. If you want to help everyone and help what you lost, you know. And she kind of gives you a very serious look on her face. You know.
His smile kind of cracks for a second.
You need to do whatever you can to make sure Mr. Witch and Mr. Light show you their benefactors.
Their own benefactors?
Yes.
I don't believe we've even run into them this evening.
Well, you keep cheering everyone up. I'm sure they'll make sure you run into them. And just everyone kind of stops singing. Even those who are singing by choice, you feel like the song just leave your heart for a brief second. And she goes, "You enjoy these cannoneers. I hear they're pretty good." And then she just kind of walks off and just goes under the bleachers.
Hmm. Oh. He just sort of sits and stunned for a bit and turns his attention to the cannoneers.
Bird.
Yeah.
You start to feel something kind of hit your boots a little bit, and one of your feet loses it. when you turn around,
My slippers a spider climb?
yes, like your spider climb boots are still going to be attached to you, but they're getting like unvelcroed from the circus tent a little bit.
Excuse me.
The pigeons are like kind of pecking and wing buffeting you to just kind of go at it a little bit. Not enough to harm you, but just enough to kind of peel you as they go.
Wait, the pigeons are trying to fight me?
Yeah, they're getting you off their turf.
They want to fight?
They're trying to knock your boots off. You're trying to knock you off your boots at least.
I pull a dagger on a pigeon and say, I will cut you.
They sort of puff up a little bit and then back off and just kind of.
This is like that Animaniacs skit, The Good Pigeon.
Jeez, Lois, it's like that time with the good pigeons. These pigeons can't talk at all.
And then he will put the dagger back under his wing, not shove it in his feathers.
Oh my god.
And he just kind of looks at him like, no. And he starts looking for shiny stuff in the audience.
All right. Does
Like,
anyone?
You know what, Bird? You're better than this. You don't need to give in to this aggression.
But the threat is still there.
Yes. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we call it tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey, you had some sort of black pill finisher.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What would you say in this room, in this tent? What would you say is the most structurally important part of the tent?
Those 3 big
Okay.
poles holding the big top up.
All right. So, I want to take the one in the center. I feel like would cause the most visual.
Yes. Are you walking up to it? Because if so, you got to get through fast-balling clowns.
Tell me about these fastballing clowns.
They are a variety of clowns, sized from humanoid large to humanoid small, just rapid firing, like Donkey Kong barrel blasting, just from like 8 different barrels, just ba 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 ba, in patterns.
So they're doing this around the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Kenneth was right. They're not quite as nice as the orc.
So
Is anything quite as nice as the orc?
yeah. So I would like to just not even acknowledge them if possible and just walk around to them. Is that possible?
The only way you'd be able to walk around them, because they're kind of going in like a counterclockwise motion in circles, you'd have to kind of step over a cannon, and even then, you might cause issues stepping over the cannon.
Okay.
On anything ranged?
So I would like to just go ahead and, make sure that my wedding ring is on my right hand
Yes.
is active. And, I'm walking casually, and then all of a sudden I'm not walking so casually. All of a sudden it's a run. And then it's a jump. And I jump pretty high. Mechanically speaking, I am a Harengun. And I also have the jump spell active.
Yes.
So I don't know exactly how high that is off the top of my head, but
It's
pretty
enough.
high.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then let me tell you, as a barbarian, I just I got my rage about me, and I don't like to be an angry person, but I am angry right now. So with my rage active, I take a flying leap to the center of this pole, and I take my big, gigantic lance maul thing that I use to beat the raccoons away behind the dumpsters at the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, your mom.
And I just take the heaviest swing possible. Reckless attack active. Reckless swing at the center pole of this tent.
All right. As you go for that swing.
Let me ask you, JD.
Yes.
Who is going to stop me?
At this moment, no one will stop you.
That's what I fucking thought.
So, as you go for it, I need you to roll for hit in 2 weeks whenever we meet up for our next session. But the rest of your party and the audience can see a large rabbit just alpha walked up to the cannons, jumped over a cannon, and then mid-leap launched himself with a lance at the main big top pole.
So, not rage active, I got a dirty 20. With rage active, let's see what that adds, if anything.
While you do that, Jinky, should my bird be concerned about this?
Oh, you're all concerned, but it's happening too quick for you to react. Besides just like slow-mo. No.
Oh, I was just meaning since I am like with the pigeons on something that is probably supported by the tent or that pole.
Oh, yeah, but you're like on the wall. You're on like a wall side area, so you're not going to be like adjacent to it.
Okay, cool. I was wondering where exactly this was happening. Okay, Harvey.
I didn't get a great roll, but I'm a barbarian. I rolled 10 damage on it.
All right. So we'll find out what happens next week on Dragon Ball Z. You did lower the mood at least 1 notch, though, yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and we'll resolve that when I hit the ground.
Yeah, that's a good cliffhanger. That's a fun first session.
If you ever hit the ground.
Possible.
We got opposing forces. We got shit happening. We got a fucking out of character of planeswalker poking you all in the right direction.
Neat. All right. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with. I've never done an investigative long-term game, and I'm very excited as to where this is going.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's really, you guys. Luckily, you decided to do like 2 of the 3 most intense things for session 1, and I am so glad we got the most of the bad stuff out. Not bad, the complicated stuff out of the way.
I like pie.
Oh my
Yes.
God. If isn't ready to see another pie.
Giant Squid said you all did great. I'm gonna hang us up now. I'll talk to you cool cats
thanks.
later. I love
Good
ya.
night.
You can't get goodbye.
Good night, audience.
Goodbye.
Bye.